Everybody's so sleepy here. Everybody's still sleeping here. I want to make a video about a new one. I'm gonna make a TikTok. Gonna make a TikTok. Push this button. 10 minutes. Flip that. Good morning, Bobby. Good morning, DC. Right down the middle here. Cool. Making giant snowflakes. Giant snowflakes. I folded that wrong. It's okay. It needs to be folded to the middle. I'll do that now. Need to put it right to the middle. And then you put glue on here again. It's so windy outside. So windy outside. I'm going to fold this in half. And someone had just said that they know how this paper smells. Because it's a paper from school. This one may or may not come out right. Maybe. We'll see. Good morning. I need 6 of these. Fold this in half. This is smoother. Good morning, Cindy. We haven't gotten any more snow corking. Bobby, cold there. I am. Oh, we had a tornado last night. Oh, Maggie. That's scary. We have a wind advisory. The snow. I thought this would be a fairly quiet craft, but actually it's fairly noisy. Yeah, the sun's shining here too. Absolutely beautiful. These would be way easier to do if I was at a table. And I think I just need to put one thing of glue down. Just the middle part's open. This could go very wrong. We'll see. We'll see. I gotta remember and not put so much at the end. The glue pops out. kid, did you ever put glue all over your hand and then peel it off? Did that. I did that all the time. I'm going to start with any rectangle piece of paper, fold it in half, fold it in half. Has anyone done this? U64 and they still do it. I love it. Good morning, Connor. So windy here. So windy here. Just folding this up to the middle. We're experimenting. We're gonna see if this works. I've been watching a lot of videos. This may or may not work. Ben, thanks for following. Sitting here in the cozy craft corner of the old church, being quiet, making snowflakes. I have that folded in half and then folded like this. Oh, I'm gonna stop this. I want to see how this comes out first. I'm gonna plug it in. You're on the iPad. Connor, thank you for the heart me. Oh. There we are. Oh, now we're all plugged in. All plugged in and ready to go. So after this part happens, I'm gonna glue down. Glue on here. I'm gonna not take the glue all the way to the end. Glue and fold this in half. Make this even. And then push it back. And make the crease. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This is just paper. This is paper that we found here at the church. It's like normal paper. It's not card. You could probably do it with card. I'm nervous about this one. A little bit nervous and excited. I've been watching a lot of videos. And then I'm holding this half. It was chilly, but now I'm warm. This into the middle. Just fold this? Paper airplane, yeah. This would, we have made paper airplanes out of this. Before TikTok days, we had some paper airplane races here. Thanks for that. Thanks, Andrea. The Morton and I and friends would make paper airplanes, go up to the balcony and sail them and see how far they'd go. We did that a couple times. That was fun. Okay, so that. I'm going to put glue right down the center, but I'm going to stop about an inch short of here, because when I squeeze this, the glue comes out to the end. I'm going to fold this over. We were up until 2 a.m. last night. Morton baked sticky buns. Morton baked sticky buns, and he baked normal sticky buns. And then he also baked lemon curd sticky buns that were incredible. Oh my God. This is gonna work. Thing. I think this part, I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. We didn't have dinner last night. We were all kind of not even hungry, so we did not have a late dinner. Fold it in half. Can you see this? Can you see it okay? I hope so. It can be. I hope this works. I haven't done it this way yet. Making lots of biscuits and bread. No. Just folding this into the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's almost 9 o'clock. I'm always shocked how fast the morning goes. My morning goes fast. Does your morning go fast? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Morton's up. Are we supposed to sit the next day? Yeah. I take my shot today. That sunshine is so beautiful. That's Morton working on the stove. We were awake till 2 a.m. last night. 2 a.m. Shocking. I had a nap earlier. size now. You can make these out of any size paper. I just want giant ones. I want them to fill up the space up here. And there are loads of patterns out there to do these. There are loads of patterns to do these. Well, that might be better. Can you see okay? Can you see all right? I'm up to. Up in an inch from both ends. Good morning. How are you, Paul? Fold this in half. We're going to see in just a minute if this works. This may or may not work. May or may not work. Good morning, Susan. Thank you for hurting me. Okay. These are all, I have 6 of these now. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 6. And I don't remember which one I folded first. And I should. I don't have a Sharpie here. That's weird. I'm just going to cut these freehanded. And I put my scraps in here. And I'm going to use all of those scraps. Thanks, Susan. Okay. I'm going to make this. Oh my gosh. Why isn't anybody else doing it? They're putting a pattern on and they're cutting. Yeah, I'm going to fold this in half. I have not seen anybody do this. This may or may not work. This may or may not work. Folding this in half, there might be a reason why people don't do it. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. We are going to find out. This, right? I feel like I just messed something up royally. Down here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, so it's symmetrical. Yes, 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 yes. Now I got to do this times however many. Cut this little guy off here. Boop. Boop. You can fold it in half. I love experimenting. I love experimenting. This may or may not work. May or may not work. I'm going to lay this on top of my pattern. May or may not work. I hope it works. I like to keep the original one that I use, the original one that I cut. I like to use that as my pattern. We'll see in just a minute what I mean. That part I'm going to cut out. That part I'm going to cut out. This one I'll use as my pattern. So these pieces I'll cut off now. We're experimenting with Snowflake. Hoping this will work. Little guy there, I'm not sure about. I'm gonna cut that out like a little triangle. Yeah. I want us to be able to see it. Cut him out like a little triangle, Phil. Yeah. And that's my original. This is the original. Good morning, good morning. Taking this that we've folded, or that we've done, folding it in half. My quiet time in the morning before everybody else gets up, I love sitting in here and crafting. I love it. Love it. We were all up late last night. We were up till like 2 a.m. Good morning. How are you? Good morning, Pink. The snowflake video. I want to make like 100 of those snowflakes. I want to make so many of those snowflakes. I have some old books that have fallen apart. I'm going to use some old books. I'm going to make snowflakes are back in the library out of old book pages. I mean, they have fallen apart. There's parts of them missing. And if you want to get old books like that, a good place to go to the library and ask if they have any old damaged books that they're getting rid of. Keep in mind, first one is my pattern. And I'm doing all of these different. I'm doing every snowflake different. I'm not going to repeat it. I'm not going to have one single snowflake that is repeated. Mess up. They totally match. Use this guy as my pattern. This takes me back to being a kid. When I was a kid, we would make snowflakes out of newspaper and out of old magazines. And I shouldn't say like old magazines like that, because our magazines that we had, like National Geographic and different magazines that my parents got, we didn't destroy them. We kept them and we read them and we reread them. Ooh. Move my finger just in time. That would not have been good. I've seen people use like a cardboard pattern to make these. You can do that. That's fine. Whatever works. Whatever works for you. Aw. Honey, I was thinking on the up at the bell tower, you know that chair that you moved out to get up with the ladder? It's gonna blow. It is gonna blow off of there. It's so windy outside. It's up. We need 6 of these, but see, the 3D effect, I might not get it with these. I might get it, but I might not get it with these. We gotta wait and see. We gotta wait and see. I might have glued the inside wrong. I hope not. Good morning, Debbie. Quiet vibes this morning. Definitely quiet vibes here. We stayed up till 2 a.m. Morton baked cinnamon rolls. I got up early, got my shower. I did stretching. I did like 20 minutes of stretching. And drank a glass of water. But last night we ate I ate 2 sweet rolls fresh out of the oven last night. Oh, Morton's naughty. They were delicious. This one here, I'm just bending back so I know that's the part I need to cut. Because it's easier to cut once my pattern piece is away. I hope this works. I think it might not be as 3D as my other one. Because I think my initial gluing, I think I shouldn't have glued like I did, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Is it windy where you are? Super windy here. Super windy here. You might be able to hear it. But it's not as cold as it had been. These might not come apart. I might have glued them wrong. You're either going to see something really cool or a real big uh-oh. We don't know yet. Snowflakes. Hi, 74 today, Denise. Nice. Thanks for following. A little stormy in Maine today. Wintry and mixed snow across the state. Love it. It's that time of the year. It's that time of the year. All of us cold state babies. When I was a kid and it was winter, this isn't a joke. Every night before I'd go to sleep, if there was no snow on the ground, every night I'd think, oh, please just let it snow tonight. And if I went to bed and there was snow on the ground, I'd think, let it snow more tonight. We did like the ice skating, we had the toboggans. We were outside. I don't know how I never had frostbite as a kid though. We had the plastic bags on our hands, plastic bags from the bread wrappers. And, okay, you ready to glue? Cross your fingers. Plastic bags and then socks on our hands for mittens. 1, 2. I don't think this is going to work. 3, 4, 6. And I'm just going to look at them. Make sure they all kind of sort of add up. They do. Making snowflakes, this might or might not work because I glued these weird. Like these are supposed to come apart. I think I got too much glue on them. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Cross your fingers. And now this part we're going to glue down here across the bottom and then up the middle. And then stack them. That's the bottom and up the middle. I hope they work. I haven't done it this way before. I just started making these 3D snowflakes. I'll show you some little snowflakes that I make out of the scraps then. Stack them up. Them up. I'm going to just set this over here to dry a little bit. I wanted to dry. Let's make some little snowflakes. You can make little snowflakes out of this sort of stuff too. These are the scraps. Just going to fold it. I'm starting with a triangle. Just going to fold, fold, fold. Let's fold it one more time. I'm going to take this and just round this part. And then just cut some little guys on this side. And you're going to see so many little snowflake stuff out there. And you can totally just do your own thing. Just experiment. You're going to know right away. Let's open this up. That is cute. Cute, 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 cute. You could take, to make it 3D, you could take and you make a couple like that. Or just make it like a little cone. A little part in it there. I might make a couple like that out of these star shapes. Ideally, you want to start with the other thing. I'm going to do this. I used to do this when I was little too. About all my little scraps, I would take and I would make little shapes and things. Just by gluing, 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 gluing. make little shapes and things that I'd hang down on strings, right? You can do a lot of stuff with this. You can make cute little trees out of these too. So easy. You can make super cute little trees. These look good too if you're making like little paper chains. There's no right or wrong way for crafting. No right or wrong way. Just have fun. You can take a couple of these and then glue them together. These and glue together to make a full shape. We'll get into this box a little bit. Is this gonna work? Is this gonna work? I don't know that it's gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work the way I did it. You can't fold it. I never folded it. I think if there's a way I can fix this. There's not. I did this wrong. I did this so wrong. Because I folded it. I was thinking I was being clever. I wasn't being clever. I was not being clever. Nope. That's my little disaster. But I can still recoup it, but I'm gonna have to use my hot glue. I can make, it'll look more like a pine cone than a snowflake. That part should be glued together. I don't get it. I don't get it. That part should, I'm gonna dissect this and see where I went wrong. I feel like I know where I went wrong, but I also feel like I don't know where I went wrong. I went wrong here. Is this part should open up? Yeah, this part should open up. It didn't. Yeah, that's where I went wrong. When I glued it initially, because I had overlapped it before. So that step that I skipped, you can't skip. I might be able to save this one. Maybe. Dang it. Nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I'm going to put it together like that and make a pine cone. Or something along that line. That's how not to do it. I'm going to take a video of this I'm gonna take a video of that. That's definitely not how you do it. Okay. I'll tell you what I did last night now. What I did last night was fold in thirds ish. You have to overlap so the glue didn't get through the middle. I was watching videos, I'm like, no, you don't have to do that. You do have to do that. There were people who were just folding it to the middle, and I'm like, oh, yeah. But you can't, you gotta let it open so it'll expand. So this, we are gonna do one. We are gonna get one done. It's a matter of principle now. I want to have the big, lovely reveal. You know, a lot of times we got to make a mistake so we know how to not do something, right? Gotta. And seriously, when you're working with paper this big, Bobby, you can back me up here. Bobby is all, Bobby's awesome with paper. Ideally, I should be doing this on a table, not on this little guy. Not on this little guy. You too, thank you. 1, 2. Could have folded it to the middle. Could fold it to the middle. I just can't glue it to the middle. Do it at a table. Oh, adorable. Bobby. Bobby, why don't you tell me to stop? So now I glue this part and this part over. But you gotta let it so it pops out in the middle. I glued it together. Smart. You want the fold line in the middle, but you don't want to glue it. Bobby, I was experimenting. Which, yeah, I like to experiment because when you experiment and it goes wrong, that's when you really learn. When you experiment and it goes right, you don't always just learn from that. I want to put my fold in the same place. This is my little guide. This is my little guide. If I was at the table, I would take a little piece of masking tape and I would put it so I'm folding everything at the same place. I have a little folding board too, but it's too it's too little for this. Okay, so I have it folded in the middle and then I have another fold. This is a lot of folding. I'm gonna make one of these though. I'm gonna get one of these done. What are you doing on this Sunday morning? Anybody else crafty? Nicole, I'm trying to make a snowflake. This is how you don't make a snowflake. You don't make a 3D snowflake by gluing it all together. Don't do that. Make a pretty snowflake by gluing it all together. The first one I made last night came out perfect. It looks so pretty. This one, no, no. Making Christmas trees out of egg cartons. Cinnamon tree stumps for garland. Ellie, that sounds so pretty. And Bobby thought Priscilla knows what she's doing, so I'll leave it be. Bobby, I don't know what I'm doing. That's a misconception. 1, 2, 3. And last night, I'll do it here with these last 2 pieces. I have 4 here, so I need 2 more pieces. So I'll do 2 pieces of paper at a time. Again, something you should do on a flat table, not on your lap. I'm going to fold 2 pieces at a time. Don't try to fold all 6. All 6 won't work. Do it at a time with a minute. We watched a cute film last night. It was called Summer Camp with Diane Keaton, Kathy Bates, and I love her. What's her name? Alfie Woodard. Has anybody seen that? It's really cute. Let me do this right. That's wrong. That's wrong. Wicked tomorrow. The previews look so good for Wicked. And if you've seen the play, then you know. I like the first one just basically stopped at intermission. Okay, so get containers. Actually, I'm ready for a little break. Would you put the one of the cinnamon ones right on that plate for me? Get little containers that we can just leave. Show them, Martin, show them. Yeah, they can see. Tell them what you did.
That's cinnamon roll ones and lemon curd rolls.
How did that many get eaten?
This side was only a deal.
Oh, I'll have a cinnamon roll, please. And put the other ones in containers so we can just leave with them. Bobby's coming right over for a snack, batch. And Teresa, the snowflake. Oh, oh. The snowflake was great, but let me show you here. Let me show you and tell you my big mistake. Honey, I had a plate right here for the cinnamon roll. I had a plate right here for the cinnamon roll. Oh, maybe this is going to come apart for me. I don't have water. I need a glass. Come on, baby, work. I messed this one up. I put too much. I put too much glue on it. turn this one something else? I don't even know. This might just be my little. I put too much glue on there. Hey, how are you, Felicia? Are you there? Are you at the church? Morton just brought down cinnamon rolls to show me. I'm eating one of them. It's a hedgehog. Yeah, it's a. I was thinking, boy, I'm going to cut out. I thought I was going to cut out a step. Yeah, sometimes that happens. Okay, now this thing, I know now what we want to do. We don't want to glue on that center line. Don't want to do that. So I have 6 pieces of these folded one way. They're looking like they don't even match. I need to do this at the table. I'm making way too many excuses for myself now. Oh, these are not going to match. That's my center line. So that's that line. Okay. That's that line. I got to keep my head in the game. You're good. Just leave it now. Be there around 11:30. Oh, okay. We'll come over afternoonish, and I'll get Morton to beat them up before we bring them over. And I promise I won't eat them all. I promise to not eat them all. We were up till 2 a.m. Morton was baking, and I was making stars, the little star. I told somebody I was gonna be Buddy the Elf and make so many paper snowflakes, and I am. And I've never done these 3D ones before. So that's not right either. Where's my middle line? That's my middle line, isn't it? Well, this is gonna have to work. This is gonna have to work. I'm just gonna fold them all like this. We might have another disaster. That little guy's down. That's the middle. That little guy's down. I'll fold them all the same way. Gotta start driving. Drive safe. I'll see you later. We've already veered off the path, Bobby. Bobby. Oh, Bobby. You know, the only important thing when you're arting, crafting, living, only important thing is to have fun. Keep your sense of humor. Have fun. Hey, if this doesn't work, I'll go back and watch my own video. I think this will work because I'm going to put just a tiny bit of glue here. Yeah, I'll do one as soon as I get that table back there cleared off. Oh, my studio. I had one of my local friends yesterday message me and said, "Hey, are you going to be doing workshops before Christmas?" And I'm like, "That's not bloody likely." I'm sorry to any of my UK friends. Did you know that when you say that word in the UK, that's a really, really, really bad word? Did you know that? Morton says it a lot. I don't say it. Oh, you were taken aback when I said it. I'm sorry. The over in America, we say that word like it's nothing. And in Britain, that word means half, basically. The word is Bloody. Good morning. I'm on here swearing British style. There's I used to live down by Gettysburg before I moved to Scotland, and Morton and I came over with his ex-sister-in-law and her sons for a vacation, and we all went to Gettysburg, and there's a place down there called Bloody Run, and her boys were just young at the time. They were maybe 12, 14, maybe not even that old. They were like 10 and 12. And the boys are like, look, Mom, Bloody Run. Or Bloody Creek. I can't remember the name. Look, Mom. And they're taking pictures of it. And they're saying, when we get home, we're gonna tell all our mates that we were in Bloody Creek. And their mom was like, stop it. Yeah, didn't be saying that. And in America, it cracks me up because whenever, whenever it's like a show where they're faking a British accent or whatever, they always use that word, and I'm like, they don't know what that word means. They don't know what they're doing. Just like me and these snowflakes. I'm gonna take a poll. I'm gonna take a poll right before I before I cut this snowflake open, whether or not you think I did it right or wrong. Whether or not you think this is gonna work. Will this work? Thanks, Suzanne. How are you? It's so windy here. We have a wind advisory. Go on. Okay, so now I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take a little bit, little bit of glue, little bit of glue, just the littlest bit of glue, and I'm gonna come well inside here so I don't glue this to each other. I went crazy on it before. This is gonna work. To make a 3D snowflake, this is what happens. You have to have a tube. You have to have a tube. We got a tube now. Now I can fold it in half and glue it. Now I can. I was just trying to cut a step off. I'm gonna look. I'm sure I glue it that way. I'm gonna watch my own video just now. Gluing it there. Check. Check. Fold it in half. Check. Check. Okay, I glued it the right way. Heard something about a tornado in Pittsburgh. Yeah, somebody was on and they said tried and true method, you can't cheat. That's it. That's it. Okay. So I have that one's sorted. This is my first year making 3D like this kind of snowflake. I love them. I've done 3D snowflakes before, but they are different. They're kind of more like that star that I made. Hold that. And then we definitely still have a tube there. And then fold this. And then glue. Right down the middle. Glue right down the middle. I'm not going to fold it. I'm going to do it right this time. I'm going to do it right. A little bit of glue. Fold it down. Don't know what word it's making up. It does not sound like, oh, cooking a big breakfast today. He asked the kids what they wanted this last night. Weren't making a big breakfast thing. I just wanted a sticky bun. I just wanted a cinnamon roll for breakfast. I don't know if you can hear that wind outside. It is howling. Has anybody else made these? Anybody else made these 3D snowflakes?
You have water, you see.
We don't have water. Honey, why are you
Just want to
tutting?
take the tablet, a little water.
Mm, okay. Thank you. Did you get all the tablets around here? No. Felicia's gonna be there. We're gonna go for after 12.
Right.
Hold on, let me take these tablets and you take this down with you.
You want a piece of the chocolate bread?
Mm-hmm.
You want it toasted or just as is with some butter on it?
Mm.
Have you taken the 3 tablets?
I don't want butter on it. Just as it is, please. Thank
Do you
you.
want it warmed in the microwave or just as is?
Mm-hmm.
You've got time up there.
Oh, you can make it warm. Thank you, honey. Oops. Puzzle piece. Puzzle piece. You gotta slide a little puzzle piece over when you're doing live. So they make sure that you're still doing a live, I guess. That's a lemon curd sticky bun, and that's a plain cinnamon sticky bun. Oh, Suzanne's gonna do it today. Suzanne, follow that video and you'll be good. You wanna start with a tube. You wanna start with a tube. I just made a little one that I tried to cut corners on it. I'm thinking, you don't need to do that. Why am I not doing it this way? And I ended up with a little disaster. And these things, while they're sitting there to glue, I typically set something on them. This is my little pillow that I wrapped in a blanket and tied it. How cute is that? This is my little pillow that I made. I wanted a pillow that wasn't big and fluffy for while we're watching TV or whatever. And I crocheted this one. This guy. I need to glue one more. Then I will use the sticky bun. Oops, Martin's going to show you something else.
For
here.
anybody that's never seen, they slidey top baking tins, that's what the loaves came out like last night.
Wowsy, wow, wow.
As I might have to, I don't know if you can see that, they were quite caramelised in it, it's not burned. It's, I learned that off Paul Hollywood on his show. It's the sourdough caramelised in a Dutch oven thing. And but with them being in a closed tin, they went darker than normal, so I might have to reduce the cooking time a wee bit for anybody that gets them, just to let you know. And
Hey,
it was weird,
how about the temp?
or reduce the temp. And but also there's two different coloured tins. One was a sort of bronzy colour, and one was a sort of black colour. And I don't know if you can see it in the picture, but you see it, the one on the left, Priscilla, is darker than the one on the right. The one on the left, my left, was in like the one, point to the one on my left, Priscilla, because the reverse screens. It came out darker and it was in the black tin, so I don't know if that had anything to do with it as well.
You said that's chocolate. What is in there?
Chocolate.
Just chocolate?
Chocolate with chocolate milk. Why? What's wrong with it?
Is there any sweetener in there?
Honey.
Did you taste any of it yet?
I've not tasted it yet. What's wrong with it, like?
It's not sweet at all.
Well, I don't know. I put honey in it. But that's why you have jam or lemon curd with it usually.
Martin made chocolate bread. But it tastes like it.
Yeah, piece of the crust.
We'll have a proper piece of it. We'll see. We'll see how that works. Okay. So now these guys, I'm gonna pick one that should be dry. You want to keep them all turning the same way. The folds are down here. This guy, this guy. I don't want to touch it with my fingers, because I know it'll get sticky. I want to eat that sticky bun so bad. My gosh, it's so yummy. Okay, we're gonna cut out now. I'm gonna cut out a design. Scissors. Cut out a design. Any kind of design. Something's still feeling off about this. That's my design. That's my design. I'm gonna use this as my template. Line this up. And repeat that. You could take and trace this. That's what you should do. And you should also do this at a table. I'm not doing either of those things. And this is as close as I come to doing a pattern craft. And if these aren't all the same, because this one is a little bit wider, that's not going to matter. That shouldn't matter at all. We just want our thing to pull apart for us. Even it. I want to keep the same pattern, this one that I firstly used. I feel like I'm in the twilight zone. I feel like this isn't going to work. Yeah, this to catch all my little doodads. I love that. I am going to take a poll right before I do this to see if you think it's going to be a 3D snowflake. Because gosh only knows. Good morning, Kathy. How you doing? You sniffing it?
Yeah, you smell the chocolate.
Did you have any?
Yeah, I've got the first one.
Is it chocolate sourdough?
It's just salt.
Very subtle. I don't know what I was expecting.
Yeah, it's not got chocolate chips or anything. It's just cocoa powder with chocolate milk. It's subtle, put chocolate.
Yeah,
You don't want that.
I'm okay. It needs something on it. Like you have to have that with jam or something, I
Yeah,
think.
told you that. I asked you if you wanted butter.
No,
Someone said
I don't want butter. I'm gonna eat these. Bobby, the chocolate. Honey, tell him about the chocolate.
I used cocoa powder and honey and chocolate milk, and it's like trying to gauge how much sugar to put in it is difficult. So I don't think it's as sweet as she was expecting. And I never had any chocolate chips to chuck in either.
When you say chocolate bread, I think you just mentally expect sweet. You know,
Yeah,
it's good.
yeah, I like it. It's like just subtle chocolate. I've got the bit cold with the crust. It's really good.
It would be good with cream cheese and Nutella.
But it baked up really well.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the structure on it. I don't know if you can see the structure on it
Yeah.
with baking it up. It was like, I've never used a Dutch oven before. And that was almost like baking it in a Dutch oven, and it's like got all the holes and everything in
Did
it.
you video the end result? Did you cut?
Mhm.
Okay, thank you. The lemon curd sweet rolls.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, Morton made lemon curd sweet rolls. They are so good. Mm. I was going to tell you I didn't want anything this morning.
Yeah, well, I'm supposed to be making fry bread and everything, and you sat me it up.
I know.
I'm supposed to be
I'm not eating the fried bread.
Supposed to be making bacon and fry bread.
The lemon curd sweet rolls. Mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, I never put enough cocoa powder on it.
Mm-mm. It needs more chocolate and it needs more sugar. And you wouldn't have gone wrong too throwing chocolate chips in there.
Yeah, I know. I never
But,
had any.
but when you say chocolate, oh, did you use like a heavy whipping cream or anything in the bread? That would have been good too. Oh, the sweet condensed
Oh, do you
milk.
want gold flakes in it as well?
Honey, you know how you give me ideas with my baking?
Mhm.
Hey, this is a really good bake. Did you
Yeah.
taste that, like the dough from these?
Mhm. I did
They're delish.
that time I did what I hadn't done with them before as well. Uh, Secondary proof them.
Mm-hmm.
I spread them and let them proof for another 2 hours before I baked them, and it makes them so much more soft.
Mm-hmm. It opens it up, as Paul Hollywood would say.
Somebody's saying love fresh bread, yeah. There's nothing better. This doesn't taste too chocolatey, it's just like bread really. It's amazing, just fresh baked last night. Just I warmed it up in the microwave and with some butter melted on it would have been absolutely amazing.
I think what I would do with that chocolate bread, I would I would use that for making little sandwiches.
Mhm. Peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah, it would be good for peanut butter and jelly with a hint of chocolate, but I'm
I'm
thinking
alright, I suppose I better start cooking breakfast.
thinking like Nutella, that sort of
Yeah.
thing. Nutella.
What's that? Something about pretzels, is it?
Are you making pretzels?
Later on in the day, I've got to go to make pretzels. I'm using some of it to make fry bread and then some of it to make pretzels.
Yeah, Morton's gonna make pretzels today.
The
And
sourdough
honey,
dough actually makes good fry bread.
honey,
What?
we've gotta get that ceiling.
Yeah, I know. You've also got to get that pile dealt with in the bedroom.
The pile in the bedroom.
Aye.
I can't do that till that's done. I got all that stuff's going in the studio.
Yeah, well, I can't do
put
everything.
more
I
stuff
can't.
in.
I can't cook breakfast and do the ceiling
Honey,
at the same time.
you gotta do it all. Just gotta do everything. He says he can't do everything. Morton can do everything. The ceiling's a pain in the butt. I gotta get this done. Then I'm gonna get up and I've had my shower. I have, oh, if you got a Christmas box off of me, Christmas boxes are shipping out tomorrow. I'm getting ready. I'm making a snowflake bowl. Morton is so adorable. Oh my gosh, I love that man. We have been watching this old British show called The Last of Summer Wine. I had never seen it before. And it's set in Yorkshire and they have quite the accent. And it's just simple. It's simple little humor, like old school British humor. And there's so many things they say and do. I'm like, that wouldn't work today. We've been watching that. It's good because you don't have to like watch it, watch it. I'm just enjoying hearing their accents. Morton said it was on for years in Britain. About 2 seasons in, and they're nice and short. Matching that up and then using my original one to cut from. I find like if you don't cut from your original pattern, if you're using a pattern, um, if you just keep grabbing the new one that you cut, it doesn't come out. It doesn't. Yeah, the pattern goes way awry. When Morton told me he was baking chocolate bread, I was thinking it was going to be like sweet chocolate bread, like, double Dutch chocolatey chocolate bread. He needs to do less cooking today. He was in the kitchen like all day yesterday. He does love to cook and bake though. That's his hobby. It's so blustery out. I want to go outside today. Go out for a little walk. I want to get branches to put up here. Amy, how are you? Misery about, I'm trying to make a snowflake that doesn't. This was my boo-boo. I put way too much glue on. It went crazy, that one. Hopefully this one's gonna work better for us. Good grief, it's baking again. Help. Help. Martin's baking again. He's baking again. Good morning, good morning. How are you? I have a whole bunch of stuff sat over in the bedroom that's going over in the studio. And a week from today, we leave for Florida. I gotta get my button gear. Gotta get my button gear. I need Buddy the Elf just now. My challenge is I want to make over 100 big snowflakes, and I want to make them every single one different. And I'm doing 3D ones, but they're not all going to be 3D. Some are just going to be like okay, I'm done with that. Now I'm going to make sure these are all folded and laying the same way. That's where the line is, the line. You need 6 of these. days to start. Christmas too, going to Florida. Nope, just for Thanksgiving, just for 1 week. 1 week. Christmas is here this year. It was last year too. Okay, so now I glue across the bottom and glue down the middle. And then stack these up. When I glue these together, I'm gonna take a pole and I want you to tell me, is this gonna work? Did I do it right? Is it gonna work? It's the bottom, the middle. Bottom, middle. You can use hot glue with this too. I just want to use this kind of glue. Hot glue puts all those little webs all over. I like using just plain old white glue when you're doing paper crafts too. And that's the bottom, right up the middle. Across the bottom, up the middle. Is this gonna work? Let's take a poll. Let's take a poll. How do I take a poll? No. I don't even know how to take a poll on here. No. I'm on my iPad. Is that a poll? Nope. Nope. Oh. Yes or no? Yes or no? Is this gonna work? Yes is smiley face. Sad is no. Is this gonna work? Is this gonna work? Is it gonna work? Bobby's watching with one eye, poaching eggs. Other, what's the other? Oh, the other is watching here. Is this gonna work this time? I'm gonna cross all my fingers. I can't cross my toes. I would if I could. Is the poll happening? Oh, Bobby's making eggs Benedict. Fancy. That sounds lovely. This is what happened. This is what happened the last time. I went to do my big reveal. My big reveal. My big reveal gave me a mess. This is my fail. I am going to show you this on a TikTok. I'm going to show you that. Yes is winning. I can't even see the poll. Where the heck do you see the poll at? Somebody else is going to have to tell me. Never eat breakfast, but when you do, you're craving eggs Benedict. You could make a Christmas tree like this for sure. My hair is not drying yet. Good morning, Lacey. I can't see when the poll's ending. I can't see any of that. Maybe somebody could tell me. 10 yes, 0 no. Suzanne, thank you. Thank you. Poll's over. The poll's done. Poll's done. Okay. You all have faith in me. Thank you. I'm going to put it across the bottom. Put it down there. Let me turn it down so you can see. You can see. I'm nervous. I'm going to grab this little end and this little end. Come on, you. You gotta unfold these. That's what you gotta do. That's what I'm not doing. You gotta unfold these. These have to be unfolded. That's what I'm doing wrong too. Unfold these. Pull this around. Maybe I need more than 6. Maybe I need 8. It feels like it's not enough. Come on. Come on now. This is the part that's the worst. I don't want to tear it, but it sounds like it's tearing. Maybe I need more. What the heck is the issue now? Oh, goodness. Not wanting to come over. Where is it sticking? Where's it stuck at? It was not this difficult last night. Maybe I got first time lucky making that one last night. Oh, it's like crushing in the middle. Okay. I'm making a judgment call here. This part seems too thick. I'm taking this part off. Oh my gosh. Oh. It has glue on it. I got something there. That part seems too thick. I'm going to do the same on this side. Well, that freed it up. Still not right though. I wonder if it's because it's so. Why did it work last night? Why? I'm gonna force it. I'm just making it happen. And there you go. What the heck's happened down here? Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do something else. Last night I didn't glue across the bottom. I'm cutting the bottom off. Cutting that bottom off. This might just all fall apart on me now. Remember when I said I was gonna make hundreds of snowflakes? That's cool in itself. It's cool in itself. Oh no. I won't go in any flatten it. It's a mess. It's a mess. But I'm kind of liking this whole. I feel like I need more pieces. It's wanting to pop up. The middle. Part of this is done. Part of this is good. I'm gonna keep cutting until there's nothing left. You want my little bat scissors are on it. And if you ask me on a Monday, I say yes.
Try a bit of that now.
Martin, I'm having issues. What's happened here? What's on it?
Sticky bun caramel.
Sticky bun caramel. Oh,
You trust it.
mm-hmm.
That caramel came out good. That was the powdered sugar with the butter.
Sticky bun caramel. I don't want you to sew, honey.
You started with the lemon curd and it was even better.
Ew. It's okay if we're not perfect. Well, look now. I can go that way with it now, maybe. Maybe I can go that way with it. Fail? I don't think so. Failure is not an option. It got even more beautiful. Finish. Do it upside down. That worked. That worked. That worked. Think outside the box. Think outside the box. Upside down, yeah. Upside down. Oh, this totally works. It's totally beautiful. Now we got it. We got it, kids. We got it, kids. We got it. We got it. It's lovely. This will be our special one. Only we will know. But I'm going to tell everybody, so. I think too many times, like, I'm guilty of this myself. Too many times, like, if it doesn't go right on the first giddy up, we think, oh, that's not for me. I'm going to take and twist this here. This worked. We got it. We got it. Wait, they need to go together. I'm going to keep these together. It's actually morphed into a real cool thing. Oh yeah, I'm loving it. Let me get those. Let me just hold these for a minute. Stay. Stay, stay, stay. Stay with me. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Hot glue would have been better there, because it would have been instant dry. It took us a minute. Thank you. Who said that? Nursey. Thank you. Persistence. These actually look like little Christmas trees. I'm going to fluff this up because I cut apart the center. That doesn't matter. I'm going to glue that. I'm going to glue it. I'm going to glue it. I'm going to just put a lot of glue on here. That glue will drip down in. I better get good at this because I plan on making 100 things. I gotta get better. I gotta get better at these. I'm gonna put this tutorial up. I'm gonna put this tutorial up on our YT because I want you to see the wrong stuff. Like that's wrong. I could maybe open this up from the side. Maybe, but I don't, this one is beyond hope. This one's beyond hope. I'm going to show you now while this one's drying. I'm going to set this carefully over here. I'm going to show you how I like to do how I typically do snowflakes. I'm going to have some of those 3D ones, but not a crazy amount. They're labor intense, these ones. These ones are labor intense. And this one, I had to work for this one, but it came okay in the end. Push that together. one piece. We're gonna start with one piece. This one. And we're gonna make a square out of this. Now you know you need 8 to make a full snowflake or star. I'm gonna do that. And thanks. Yes, loves the content. Keep up the great work. Wait, is it Dela? Thank you, thank you. Let's make a square. We can manage a square. Make a square here. Just fold this piece in half and cut this piece off. A lot of my snowflakes that I'm making for here in the West Altar, they're gonna be this fashion. Oh, you can also do this too. This is an even better idea. Take that, fold this over, fold that, fold that, and open it up. And then you have that line to cut on. That's even better. I'm gonna have a little raggy edge there. That's okay. There we go. This. Let me think. This. 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 Fold this down. I'm going to take this and fold this back. Make a nice sharp crease. And remember that this is my open edge and this is my folded edges. This is folded edges. So this and this you don't want to cut through. This we can cut through this. Put my little dappy daps in here. And then just get creative. Whatever you want to cut, whatever you want to do. These ones are fun and easy. No right way, no wrong way. Keep all your little scraps on your lap. Tell me what ways to save energy. These are your instant gratification snowflakes right here. You ready for this? You want to be a kid again? You want to be a kid again? You make some snowflakes like this. Now, this is loose. This is loose and wobbly. But there are so many ways. So what I like to do with these, after you make these, because if you just hang them, they're kind of like, they'll go in, yeah. But what I like to do with these is take them and embellish on. right? Glue something here, glue something, steady it up with these other little pieces. Glue them, glue. You can also spray paint these. I'm not gonna do that. That's kind of big for one of these snowflakes. Let me show you one here. Start with a square. You don't have to start with a square for a snowflake. I always just do. I'll show you how to make a round one. We'll cut this off. Then we'll have our square. This is a nice size for a snowflake. So I'm going to take, and you basically want to think about your folded lines. Good morning, how are you? This folded, I'm going to do this again, folded. And we're going to make it round now. We're going to make it round just by cutting it with a cone. And when you're doing this, if you're ever like not sure where you are, open it up and look. It's going to be round. I'm going to put some little, these in the ends to give it cute little edges. And then here, these folded bits, that's what we're going to cut. You can cut little hearts, you cut little diamonds, cut little circles, cut little whatever. I loved making these as a kid because you kind of have an idea what they're going to look like, but until you open them up, you don't know. And as you're opening them, you can fold them back straight again. When you open that fold, bend it back the other way. It helps it stay less floppy. Open, fold, fold and unfold. And there you go. He's a cute one. I'm going to take and put just a little snippet in the middle. Just a little snippet. I love that one. That's a good one. Now this is a rectangle. I'll show you another cool thing that you can do for making snowflakes. Good morning, good morning. Oh, and Kay became number 103 fan. Thanks, Kay. So this one, I'm gonna take, this is a rectangle. I'm gonna take and do an accordion fold. Fold it one way, fold it the other. Fold it the other. Just an accordion fold. One way, and the other. And I'm left here with a little extra strap on it. That doesn't matter. I'm going to take it and fold this in half. And then all these, my little weird edges over here, I'm gonna make some little points over there. Just like that, just little points. Then down here on this fold, I can cut something. I like cutting little triangles. Little triangles are easy. And then this one, I'm going to cut the little triangles. I might cut a little semicircle up here. Half a circle. So this was a rectangle. Now we're going to open it. I cut too far. Cut too far. That's okay. Yeah, this guy looks like a little piece of candy. I love him. We have two that match. We have two little bits of candy for snowflakes. You could go on and glue these together. Then I have this little guy here. And you seriously can take your snowflakes and put them together. Look, that's cute. That's super cute. I'm going to take this and cut it in half. You hear that wind howling? Look, we just cut that in half. Let's do this. Let's do this right. Let's do this right. I'm going to take and glue these two together. They look cool glued together. They really do. And I'm going to take this one. Actually, I'm going to cut these little points. And cut these little points. We're going to have 4 and 4. Your paper, I kind of want to cut these in half too. I'm cutting them in half. There's no right or wrong way to make a snowflake. I want it to look lovely and lacy. I'm so glad I did that. I am so glad I did that. So glad I did that. I'm not going to use him. He'll be used later. There are no rules. Super windy for Cambria. Super windy here. Yeah, you could cut hearts in the middle for sure. A little bit of glue there. There are 4. Let's try doing it with, let's try 8 little arms. That might be too many arms, but we'll see. We'll see. We want all these snowflakes to be different. And that looks super cute. That looks super cute. Now I have all these little bits. And you could, like, you can go as far as you want to, like color different parts of them. You can do all that. I'm going to take this and I'm just going to fold these. I'm going to stick these around the middle. It'll give a little 3D feel. It'll give a little 3D feel. I'm just folding them. Just fold them. Putting them around the center. I'm getting ready to make a snowflake bowl. Actually, no, I'm not liking this. Don't be afraid to change your mind too. If you're doing a craft and you don't like it, change it. Rather than standing up, I'm going to land down. I like that, and that'll give the snowflake a lot of structure. I like it. When that's dry, I might take and snip in between those things too. You need to enlist the kids to help you move stuff out of the studio. That can't happen. Bobby, that can't happen. No. I'm gonna tell you why. There's there's so much stuff in this studio. There is so much stuff in that studio. And a lot of it is very fragile. Love watching you do this, Teresa. Thank you. And hi, Angie. My neck. I'm gonna take that little I'm gonna take my little Frankenstein snowflake. This is our big 3D snowflake that we made. This one. I'm loving it now. That was a lot of work to get there, but I'm glad we got there. And then have these little guys here that I cut from the middle of them. Remember these? I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna glue this together, and we're gonna make something pretty happen here in the middle. Let me open that glue up. I think I'm gonna want it like that. And put more glue on here because I want this to hold. I'm gonna wrap this around here. This is gonna look cool in the middle. Oh, this already looks cool in the middle. Yeah. The 3D snowflake just got even more 3D. That was our boo-boo cut off. And I'm gonna put glue right down the middle here. I want it to dry and hold and stay, all that good stuff. Make some glue in there. I want it to be strong. And I'm gonna go around here just now. Turning down here so you can see what I'm up to. I'm just gonna take glue and go down through these bits. The glue dries clear. I just want them to stay together. That's it. That's it. I love that little guy on top. He's super 3D now. Super 3D. Still didn't get that one part right though. that part. I didn't get that part right. You gotta go back and watch some more videos. I gotta go back and watch my first video. Because the first time I did that perfect. Well, not perfect, but I did it way better than that. I'm happy with this. No, too much. Maybe. Maybe. Is it ever too much? Is it ever too much? I don't think it's ever too much. Well, this is good. This is gonna look cool. This one is extreme. This is gonna look so cool. La, la. This is the maximalist snowflake. Just gonna let it dry. Let that sit over there. Let that dry. Let that dry. Thanks for following, Echoed Rose. I am going to see Felicia today and Steve. We saw Steve yesterday. I can't believe the progress they're making at that church. It's incredible. Incredible. They're so lovely. I got the hiccups. Morton's baked um sticky sticky buns to take over sweet rolls. Me and my hiccups. He made lemon curd ones and traditional ones. I love how that looks. And that's going to be hanging up, 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 up. It'll be a big giant snowflake. They only have 5 months to get it done and move in. They're gonna do it. Oh my gosh. They are so on it. His cinnamon rolls are really yummy. Steve's an incredible carpenter. He's got skills. He's got really good skills. I want him to rub off on Morton. Morton's good at carpentry. He second guesses himself. Nicole says, I inspire you. Yay. Make some snowflakes. Make some snowflakes. I'm gonna get better at making the 3D ones. Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna get done. It's gonna get done. I think we're gonna go over afternoon. I'm gonna scoot this over here. Put my phone in. I have not had my phone in. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this because I was making a TikTok to show you how to do this. To show you how to make it. I'm making a TikTok to show you how to make a snowflake. Now I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna keep recording it, and I'm gonna say, "Don't try this at home." Is this guy? We redeemed ourselves with that guy, I think. That guy. This guy still needs work. He's gonna be good. That's the kind. I made so many of that kind when I was a kid. When I was a kid, oh my gosh, I made so many of that kind of snowflakes. I could never even count them. I'm going to show this. Oh, this little guy has drippy glue on him. I'm just rubbing it over his face. Mod Podge. That glue dripped down onto my squirrel. So I'm going to take this. This glue must be dripping through. Glue is dripping through. Making sure that no more glue was coming down through there. I'm going to set this up. I'm going to I have my little tablets here. I'm going to create like a little base to stand this up on. So this part won't attach to my paper. Perfect. Now he can stay there. Oh, done. Done, done, done. Now let it sit and dry. I want to carry you on this phone down to the kitchen and show you what Martin's doing, but I can't because you're on the iPad. And I have glue on my fingers. Oh, Aria, what you up to today? Anybody doing anything fun on this gorgeous Sunday? We're having quite the windstorm here. Quite the windstorm. I was sitting this morning, I was sitting back here. Angela's relaxing in bed. And Melanie, clean later. Oh, Melanie, you want to come over? You want to come over? To take you down and set you with Morton. I was sitting on this morning. I love this so much to sit on and craft on in bed. It is amazing. Used to gotta make coffee, and Trace is relaxing in bed. I'm gonna try to not wiggle you too much. I'm gonna flip you around here. I'm gonna take down a Morton. Where's my flippy button on here? I don't know how to use the iPad. Oh, flippy button. Where are you at? There. There you go. Gonna lift you up here. You're on this stand. This stand is incredible. Wrapping paper and wrapping paper and your dogs. I haven't seen that. The snowflake came out so good. I just did another one that came out good, but I did one that was a big old boo-boo too. I am gonna show you the boo-boo as well. We're gonna go down and see Morton. You hear a click clack, it'll be my niece. Oh, they didn't click clack. That's good. I'm gonna wait. Gonna actually sit down because I might have to catch you on my lap. I'm taking my iPad out of this holder. Well, that was easy. That was easy. This holder is awesome. Sweet. I'm gonna go gentle, gentle. I don't wanna make anybody motion sickness. This looks like it's zoomed in. Is it? No, it's just a big screen. You see all my mess there. But look at the beautiful snowflake in the middle. And then that's all going up here, up above here on branches, above this arch. This arch, I'm gonna do it the whole way. My arch over there, I put up temporarily to see if I like it, and I do. We have another arch down here that's gonna stay. The stage creaks. And I creak. That carpet always needs readjusted. Look at Morton. Isn't he the best? He is the best. He's made brekkie.
What?
You've made breakfast,
Yeah, I did.
honey. I have a great idea. I'm gonna set this on the you know where the cutting boards are. I'm gonna set this by the cutting boards. Oh, that'll work perfect. Look. Perfect, isn't it? Martin's made bacon.
What's the fried?
Come show here, but don't move that. Oh.
I made fry bread using sourdough.
That up a little. I'll be right back. Okay.
Morning, everybody. Can't read that on the white shirt, on the grey shirt. Well, thanks, Edna. McDonald's. Yeah, I made. I'm going to make pretzels with the rest of the dough. Morning, Amanda. Yeah, I've used some of it to make the fry bread, and I'm going to do pretzels with the rest of it. Hey, thanks. That's all, Priscilla. Nothing to do with me. Hi, Priscilla. A cooking class. Mine's all trial and error. I'll make it once and then never make it again. It's like if it tastes horrible, you know to make it again. So like in all the recipes I use, I just look it up online. If it looks like it's got too many ingredients, I'm not going to bother with that. It's like I was looking up some recipes for, I can't remember what it was, but it was something that we commonly made over in Scotland. And it was like, I was looking at the recipe for it, and it was like, never in a month of Sundays would that have been a common recipe when it was like made in Scotland, a common ingredient. So it was like, look for ones, ironically, it was an Australian person that had made the recipe up from their granny's recipe, and it was more accurate than what some of the ones that were touting to be Scottish were. It was funny. Strange day today. It's really, really windy outside, but it's dry. That's the main thing. I now need to round up the troops for their breakfast. I just realised what it was that Priscilla put her iPad in. It's the stand for there's like there's 3 chopping boards and they all go into a stand like that. It slips nicely into the one bit.
I'll be straight back.
I didn't really plan them. We make them up as they go. It's whatever's in the fridge and we just make what's on the go. I should plan my meals, but I don't. Priscilla does all the planning on how the place gets maintained. It's like she forever moving the furniture about, and like, but I just like do the maintenance. And hi there, coffee time. But it's just it's like basically any other house. It's you know, you just like if the roof if the roof leaks, you fix it. You know what I mean? It's we got the roof, the actual main roofs and that done about 5 years ago, and you know, hopefully they'll be good for another 30 years. And we've got the like porch roofs and stuff still to do, but hopefully there's stuff that I can sort of tackle repairs on. Morning, Layla's mama is, but yeah, I mean, when it comes to maintenance, is like once you sort of get the things battened down, it's just like any other house. It's just it's a large. I mean, this it's like one big room kind of thing. So to a degree, sometimes it's easier. It's but the main thing that we've been doing lately is Priscilla's been sort of zoning it off with like privacy shields and something. So as we've got bedroom areas and stuff like that. Well, the fabric's coming slowly. I'm going to be working on it this afternoon. As this weekend we had other things we were doing, so I never got much of. I got two huge long strip pieces done, and one shorter piece up, and then I've got like the shorter pieces to work on now. But it's the hardest part's getting the staples to go into the stuff and get the screws to go in, and working off the ladders. It's I just have to be really careful and take my time. It's when you rush things, that's when you have accidents. And it's too difficult to completely empty the room, so we're having to move stuff about and to work on it. What does that say? You made us want to buy a church. I need to decorate it for you. Hi there, Uneda. And Doll's House. Doll's House galore. Yeah, the only thing I would say if anybody's ever looking to buy a church is like do your due diligence, check the zoning, check what you're allowed to do, like for rezoning it to get it to be allowed to be a house, and what the electric hookup is and the sewer and everything like that. Because and make sure that the roof is in good condition, is or what you might have to do to the roof, because that was the major expense for us once we bought it was actually more to fix the roof than it was to buy the building. Is so you've got to bear that in mind. In actual fact, we spent more on the roof, more than twice what it cost us to buy the place on the roof. What? Yeah, probably more than 3 times, by the time we done repairs, trying to patch the roof and the bell tower, and then actually bit the bullet and and like re-shingled the roof.
And we still have 6 more roofs to go.
Yeah.
There's always something. Hey, let's say bye-bye.
Yeah.
And I'll put this up there. We'll be back later. The next project, Janita, and hello, good morning, is putting the rest of the fabric up in the studio
Yeah.
today, hopefully. Some of it anyway. will
Some
be
of
done.
it will go up. No, all of it is going
Maybe
up.
all of it. Think miracle.
Yeah. No, unless I heard of elves came in with big stilts.
Elves on stilts, yeah, that's what we need. Jetpacks.
See
We'll
you
see you
later.
later, everybody. Have a beautiful, beautiful day.
Cheerio.